Hello, my children, this is Peupui, and welcome back to The Last Door. Apparently, it needs to be... Well, I went the wrong way, but I'll live with it. Like that. The sound came from upstairs. Let's go look. Pterodactyl. The bird has burst out of the stroke. Now its beak is open. Well, grab it, you moron. There was a key inside the bird. Key! So, I'm gonna go use said key by fucking off. And using the key right here. That was fun. Mold and dust covered the portrait, making the subject indistinguishable. This piece of fine furniture has several drawers. Cool. Open it. Inside this one, there's a gardener's shovel. Fair enough. There are remains of a Roman mosaic behind this wall. I can't distinguish anything clearly. An ancient statue in poor condition. And he's not going to be talking about that one. Old ruins. It seems that they were part of the Roman settlement. Oh. Where does that go? I don't know. A book written in a language unknown to me. There is a scrawled annotation written in English on one of the margins. This and no other is a function of the serum we manufactured at a boarding school when we were young. It is something that we didn't understand at the time. To accompany the mind to the proscenium of the big theater, and there help us to look behind the curtain that separates the world of man from the land of truth. To look, I say, if anything, to apprehend an image of what lives there. Just that. Will the hoopoe allow us to raise the curtain enough to walk off the stage and go beyond? Ah, why are you asking me? A huge cage full of leftovers and dirt. Animals have been captive here. Jars and test tubes. Everything is soaked in chemical residues, and the air is filled with the smell of vinegar. A bunch of dust-covered beakers with repulsive liquids. A few of them have developed fungi inside. Unlabeled bottles and lab equipment. Innumerable jars full of murky objects suspended in formaldehyde. Okay. Fair enough. Guess we'll fuck off then. Ah, shut up, I'm trying to walk. Walk faster, god damn it. I will just... Okay. Well, then we have a shovel. Might as well use it here, I'm guessing. Badooshki. Okay. The lock is very rusted, almost shattered. Badooshki. You're holding something. The skeletal finger of the creature are clutching a rolled up canvas. Well, take it. It's a map of the stars. Okay. Besides the corpse, there's a paper leaf. Well, take it! Dear Alexandre, undoubtedly your methods are definitely stronger than mine. How do you manage to get results with such alacrity? On another note, my epiphany with the treatise of alchemy was not accidental. When examining the text closer, I have come to the conclusion that for a time, Raymondus Lully sought the same thing as we did. In his account, he describes a formula that he calls Upo. Yes, like the legendary bird I can't read. It closely resembles the serum with which we have worked so far, except for minor differences. It's a pity what you tell me about old Mike. I hope he gets better soon. Videte ni quisquiat. July 2nd, 1887. How do I fuck off? Map of the stars. Canvas. Some kind of navigation map. Several constellations are marked. The Summer Triangle, Altair, Deneb, Vega. Vega from Street Fighter? No. Okay. Okay. Oh god, that sounds like Alexandre! You heard him scream before in the past, so he knows exactly that sounds like Alexandre. Oh, don't run or anything, you know? Alexandre! Bitch! Okay. Some diary pages are on a wheelchair. The paper is ripped apart as if someone had stripped it off the book hastily. October 31st, 1891. I'm writing this in the light of my desk lamp, hoping to be able to remember it all when the birds finally sing, the sun's blessing dispels the dark shadows of the mind. During the whole afternoon, a strong wind hit the valley, so strong that it has cracked a larger branch of the old oak in the garden. The old oak tree. I find it hard to get sleep during these nights, so I read a lot while accompanying the professor. I don't really know when exactly I fell asleep. I was awakened by the chill of the night, which was seeping through the open window. I looked outside and I saw him. The professor was miraculously awake. What was my joy to see him standing on the balcony, watching the valley with a true serene expression, enjoying the fresh and calm air right after the storm. I felt that a blessing had fallen upon this house, and, for a moment, I felt immensely happy. I stared at him for a while without saying anything, being afraid of dispelling a vision I hadn't believed possible for a long time. And then, in the midst of the silence, I heard a sound that froze me in my seat and snatched all my calmness with such a terrible chill that I will never forget. A loud noise behind me, low-pitched as the drag of a slab. Mr. Alexandre's snore, who was pleasantly sleeping in his bed. I've already made a decision. I'll leave this house. Fair enough. Hello? A statue. It's holding something. Well, take it, you bitch. It's a lens, mounted in a metal ring. Okay. No? Okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay. I'm happy. Okay then. Sounds good. I don't know where to go. So I'm gonna go outside. And I'm gonna go in the woods. Maybe? Yeah. The ancient castle of Pevenzi rests in the distance. It was a garrison first built by the Romans, was abandoned, and has been a ruin ever since. Okay. All ruins lay by the path. They seem to be Roman in style. Well, you know, kind of fits together, don't you think? Oh yeah, that place that I couldn't enter earlier. Is it something now, or is just... No, it's just there, and the game's telling me, you know what? No. Fuck off. Like, but I want to. It's like an open place and an open door. It's just, no, you're not even gonna comment on it. You're not even coming. I'm like, what? And, you know, and then we stare awkwardly to each other for about 5 minutes, and then we just end up having sex. But, and that's normal. That's what happens with me usually. So, statue of an angel with blah, blah, blah. Do you want a crystal for a head instead? No? Okay. How about you? Statue of that blah, blah, blah. Do you want this? No. Guess not. Okay. And how about you? It said it's missing. Do you want this? Maybe. No. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Fair enough. Sure. So there doesn't seem to be anything to do in here just yet. I'm gonna go and what's this? A pearl, a crystal. I'm gonna throw the crystal in here. Throw it! Throw it! Can I give the corpse the crystal? No? Okay. For some reason, weird song just popped in my mind. I don't know why. Don't even ask. It's Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I think. Hello? What was that? Yeah, just about. Well, what was that? It was someone talking. It sounded it sounded like that to me, but I could be wrong. Hello? Oh. Look at that. Secret passage of secretness. No. No. Uh-huh. A wooden secretary desk, beautifully carved. The flipped up has no knob or lock. Just some strange symbols. I wonder how that's gonna help him. An open envelope with a letter inside it. Cool. Dear Alexandre, I'm terribly sorry about old Mikey boy. Will you put him to rest in his favorite place, my anus? After weeks of unsuccessful attempts, because, you know, a whole person fitting in an anus. I managed to distill the alchemical formula based on the notes you sent me. Certainly you're a master of the craft. Even though it's a this, it's actually the, because I know better. The subject reacted to the serum as usual, rapidly entering into a state of waking sleep. Waking sleep. Suddenly, the convulsions stopped, and since then he has not been responding to any kind of stimulation. He has remained in this state for many days, and my diagnosis is brain dead. Which should be our next step, Alexandre? I'm worried this could be the end of our research. August 23rd, 1878,000. There is a dark hole in the center of this room. Doesn't. Nah. Don't really need to do that. Flack, 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 and okay. But it's gonna be another window in the thing in the next episode. And yeah, it's not because I want to go in sheet, because let's face it, that's not gonna help. Unless I write it down. I could do that. But my dumbass don't have a pen. So there's that. So if you like the video, please comment, subscribe, share, and do all that good crap. But most importantly, remember, my children, stay naughty, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!